That's beautiful. Hello my doves, welcome back to Updated by Olympia. Today's video is all about, yes, you guessed it, Charlotte Tilbury's flawless, what's it called? Airbrush bronzer in the shade Deep. Finally doing the review y'all been waiting for. I know y'all been waiting. I'm so sorry, but it's here. The day has arrived. The time is now. We're about to get into it. A little bit of sneak peek. I do have it on my face, but y'all will see, you'll see some stuff. So if you're interested in this bronzer, I'm also going to try out her concealer and some of her face creams. I suggest you keep watching.
Okay. Drop that. Yeah. Feel the funk, y'all. Yeah. Feel the funk, y'all. Yeah. You lay back in the cut. What's up?
Hello my doves, my name's Olympia if you're new here, and I do videos on YouTube about beauty and makeup available in Australia for deeper skin tones. I am so excited. I'm so excited because we're finally doing the Charlotte Tilbury powder, no, the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I meant to say powder bronzer. And I'm excited. Can you tell that I'm excited? Because I'm so excited. Anyway, so this video we're going to have a look at the bronzer in the shade Deep by Charlotte Tilbury. I'm also wearing her concealer and in I think 12 and 13, sorry, 12 tan and 13 dark. And I'm also going to try out her magic cream and her Magic Eye Rescue under eye cream. Yes. Give you a little mini review on those things. I got them as samples with the bronzer, so I thought I would try them on camera with you guys. So if you're interested in any of those things, I suggest you keep watching. I will put some timestamps for you guys here because I know some of y'all just want to head straight to the bronzer, and I can waffle on quite a bit and add all this extra stuff that wasn't technically needed. No, but I like to be thorough. I do go into brushes once again, so yeah, timestamps are there. Go ahead and jump in at whatever point you feel like it. And yeah, I've also got swatch comparisons too. I told you I'm thorough. I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay guys, so I already have my brows basically done. So we are going to have a look at the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. So it's 50 mils of moisturizer. It costs $125. Yes, $125. But you can get the 30 mil for $90. So we're just gonna try this out. I just have a sample, so that's what I'm gonna use today for Charlotte's Magic Cream. I used her night cream last night and she is thick. So I'm kind of expecting this to be quite thick as well. She looks like white cream. Oh, she's not that thick. Well, she's thick, but she's not as thick as the night cream. So it has vitamin C and E for brightening, hyaluronic acid for 24-hour hydration. It's got camellia oil to moisturize and for that dewy looking complexion. It's got aloe vera to soothen. It's got frangipani flower extract, and that's used for the calming fragrance that it has. So just a little bit of what's in here. So first impressions, smells absolutely divine. Like it smells beautiful. It's very oily. Like it's a lot oilier than what I was expecting. So for my oily girls, I'm not sure how beneficial this would be for you, but it feels nice. It does feel nice. I'm just using this to prep my skin more than anything else. I'm gonna do what that model did on the website. I don't know, but this feels nice though. All right. And we're going to move on to the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Rescue. It comes in 15 mils and it costs $90. Yes, $90. Now, the Magic Eye Rescue revitalizes and rejuvenates and helps reduce the appearance of dark circles and fine lines for a hydrated, brighter, and youthful looking eye area. So it has a supercharged formula that smooths, plumps, and locks in moisture to restore your skin's softness. That is what the website tells me. Okay, so I'm just literally coming off the website there. But here it is here. We're gonna try this under the eye. Ooh, okay, so it does look similar to the night cream. Ooh, but it smells different. It does feel quite lightweight. I think I put too much on. I don't want it to be too hydrated underneath there, though I do get dry under eyes. Like my under eyes are quite dry. And I prefer concealers that are hydrating as opposed to mattifying because it gets quite dry in that area. I think I'm done with the under eye area and trying some of Charlotte's creams and whatnot. She's known for her creams. Well, that feels all very hydrating. So I didn't want to buy the whole cream and try it out and then like basically not like it. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want to do that. All right, so we are going to, I'm gonna come back with some more makeup on, basically eyes, foundation, and we'll come back to do the concealer, Charlotte's concealer, and after that we'll be doing her bronzer. I will leave, of course, timestamps down below if you want to skip ahead at any point. You're well within your rights to do so, but I will be back hella soon. Okay, I'm back, guys. What I have on my eyes is the Divine Rose number 2 from McGrath Labs, and I've also got Pat's foundation on as well, but we're gonna go back, we're gonna be doing Charlotte Tilbury, so we're getting there. Sorry if it feels long-winded. It does to me because I'm filming 2 videos at once, which is crazy, I might add. Crazy. So we've got the Magic Away concealer by Charlotte Tilbury. I actually have a tester, so I'm using testers because you know what? I ordered the bronzer and I got a whole bunch of testers to test out. I will be doing a full face of Charlotte Tilbury. I just want to do this video first and use this tester before I decide what I actually purchase. But I think the shade 1210 is the one I'm going to use. Now the real one, like the proper one, retails for $49. 1210 is described as deep tan with neutral undertones. And the other shade I was kind of intrigued by was 13 Dark. That's this one here. And that's described as deep with neutral undertones as well. So number 14 is an orange corrector. Number 11 has peach undertones too, so a little bit more corrector shades. So I'm gonna peel back 1210. There's not a lot in here, so yep, 1210 seems to be the one. I just don't have a lot of product here to play with. Let's do 13 Dark right underneath 1210. So this is 13 Dark. She's not much darker. So I could definitely get away with 13 Dark as well. Oh my god, this is so bootleg. I do apologize, guys. I'm gonna use a brush to blend this in. My Sephora Pro 56. So let's blend this out. Supposed to be full coverage, this concealer. Blends out beautifully. Wow, okay. And the applicator does have a sponge applicator, but I think I know what shade I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for 13 Dark. That's the shade I have on my nose and on my chin. But realistically, I could probably use both. But for $49, I'm gonna pick one. It's more expensive than Pat's concealer. So I hope that puts things in perspective. But that blended out beautifully. I like what my face is doing right now. So I used 12, 10, and 13 dark. There is a 12.5 tan in between 13 as well, like on the website, not on the sample. Cute or whatever. Okay, let's set the under eye. And the rest of my face. I'm gonna use Pat McGrath Labs blurring under eye powder real quick. I want to use Charlotte Tilbury's powder, but I saw in Trend Mood that she's coming out with a deep shade. I kind of want to wait for that to drop before I purchase the powder, or I might just end up getting the deep. And same brush, but a deeper shade with Pat's powder. I'm going to use this to set the rest of my face. I'm just gonna press. My face is all set. We're going to now go into Charlotte Tilbury's bronzer. I can't wait. Here she is. This is the Airbrush bronzer in the shade Deep. Retails for 75 Australian dollars from charlottetilbury.com. It has hyaluronic acid, infused smoothing, pore blurring effect, matte bronzer for the face and the body. This particular shade is perfect for deep skin tones to create the appearance of a sun-kissed bronze look. You can contour with this powder as well if you want to. And it is inspired by Charlotte's #1 selling Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. So it's supposed to be made out of the same kind of pigments from that original powder, that kind of airbrush DNA that she likes, the beautifying airbrush DNA that she calls it. And it is supposed to be finely milled and blur appearance of pores, and it's supposed to smooth your skin and make you look and feel your best, the most beautiful version of yourself, as per Charlotte Tilbury has said on her website. Here she is. Isn't she glorious? Oh my god, she's glorious. She's so glorious. All right, what we're gonna do is I am going to swatch this in comparison to some other bronzers that I like to use. Because, I mean, when you're trying to decide what you want to get, I feel like it helps to have comparisons. So I'm gonna bring out the two that I've been using the most. So let's swatch it. So, ooh. Oh, that is buttery soft, you guys. So there's Charlotte at the top there. That's a beautiful shade. Then we have Morphe. This is Morphe Glamour Bronze in the shade Leader. This is the other one that I've been using a lot of. It's more kind of reddy, more red undertones compared to Charlotte. The other one I've been using quite a bit is the Jouer Sun Glow and Sun Glaze. The Sun Glaze shade, which is the deeper one. It's a bit more of a baked gelée type formula, so it picks up a little bit harder, but it's airbrush smooth as well. So that's the Jouer. Okay, so we have NARS Valise. This is the Sun Wash Diffusing Bronzer. So that's this one here. That one's right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Then we've got Hoola Toasted. There's Hoola. Looks very similar to Charlotte, it's just not as smooth. Becca Maui Nights. This OG, probably the reddest bronzer in the history of bronzers. CoverGirl, full spectrum. CoverGirl full spectrum. We've got Becca Maui Nights. We've got Hula Toasted, Nars Felice. What was this one? Oh, Jouer. Glamour Bronze by Morphe, Leader the shade, and then you've got Charlotte at the top there. And last but not least, where is my Fenty Beauty? Fenty Beauty Mocha Mummy. Last one here for the win. There you go. Some comparisons there for you guys. Quick chat on some brushes that I like to use to bronze with. My current favorite bronzer brushes I like to use is the Morphe E58. It's an angled contour brush. It retails for $21 AUD. It's available at Morphe, au.morphe.com, or I think M.A.C carry Morphe now as well. This is what the E58 looks like. Has that angled head. Excellent for targeting and hugging the cheekbone. Yes. Next one I love is the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Airbrush Powder and Bronzer Brush. So this one is 68 Australian dollars from Sephora, and I love it because it always gives you a really airbrush looking bronze. Like, it's just so, it's really soft and it's just really airy. I reckon this one would pair really well with the airbrush technology that Charlotte Tilbury likes to claim that she has. So I reckon these two will be a match made in heaven, to be honest. And then the final brush, which you guys all know, is of course Marc Jacobs, the bronze brush. Retails for 105 AUD from Sephora, and honestly it is the perfect brush. It gives you more of a sculpted bronze as opposed to a kind of diffused wash of color. The diffused wash of color, this is the brush that would give you more of a diffused brush. This one, because it's got the tapered top, you kind of can get both types of bronzing with it. You can target it just using the tip, or you can kind of really press into the skin and get a wider surface area to get more diffused bronzer. So that's why I like this brush. But I'm not using any of these. I'm sorry. I'm testing out Sonia G. So I'm actually going to use Sonia G's Face Pro brush. Here she is here. This one retails for 85 USD from Beautylish. That's about 120 Australian dollars. I know for one brush is insane. It's insane. But it is a Sakaho goat hair brush, dyed and undyed. So it is natural bristles. It's made in Japan by artisans. More than 20 Japanese artisans would have had their hands on this one brush creating it. So that's where the price comes into it. So I'll probably do one side with this one and I'll use one of the other brushes. Maybe the IT Cosmetics, so I can show you guys just how diffusing it can be. But let's zoom you guys in and let's finally, I thought I got it all. Let's finally get into the demo. All right, so here she is. So going in, a little bit of kick up, not a lot. That's beautiful. That is gorgeous. Wow. Okay. I mean, I knew I was gonna like it, but like, wow. Just wow. It's like warm, but cool at the same time. How is that possible? I'm trying not to go overboard. How is that possible? Hit the jaw. You guys. Wow. Nah, fam. I'm so impressed. Charlotte Tilbury can have all my money. Okay? Like, that is, like, no skipping, no patchiness, just effortless. It sculpts. It just looks phenomenal. That looks absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm going to go on the other side, and we're going to use the IT Cosmetics Airbrush. And I'm going to do like a bit more of a softer, oh, that picked up a lot. A bit more of a softer bronze, so not as sculpted as this is. Oh. I love it. For my forehead, I'm gonna use this Sonia G brush, the Face, what is it, the Face Pro? So this is like a soft diffuse. This side's more sculpted, as you can see. Oh, you guys. You guys, love it. All right, I'm gonna use some on my nose. Oh, she's cute. Okay, you guys, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I don't know what to tell you. I'm obsessed. I literally cannot. I love that. Like, I love everything about that. Nah, fam, she hit it right out the park. Like, she did a banging job. She did a banging job. If her powder products are as good as this, and I really do like her concealer, because I'm wearing her concealer right now. And, like, honestly, okay. Alright, I'm just going to finish the rest of my face, lips, blush, highlight, and I will be back for my final thoughts. See you soon. Okay, guys, what are my final thoughts with this bronzer? Honestly, I love it. I really, really like it. Like, I really do like it. The price though, $75. Child. She thinks I made out of money or something. Honestly, it's a really good bronzer. Look, I will say you can get this effect with other cheaper bronzers. It's just the price. The price is the only thing that's holding me back. Like, it's expensive. Like, it's expensive. I mean, it's Charlotte Tilbury. What was I expecting? Realistically, I knew it was going to be expensive, and I bought it anyway to review for you guys. But look, the shade is beautiful. It definitely works on my complexion. Didn't have to build it up. It was like one boop and we're good to go. Blends easy, no skipping, no patchiness. It's just so smooth, finely milled. Honestly, it's a good bronzer. It's a good bronzer. Is it worth the money? Is it worth you putting the money in? If you don't have many bronzers in your collection like I do, and you're wanting a foolproof formula, then this one's the way to go. If you're having trouble with your bronzer skipping and you're just having issues, this is a really like user-friendly beginner type bronzer because it just works. It just works. By the way, I am working on a video for you guys about bronzers in general and why you might be having some issues with your bronzers and how to fix them. So look out for that. Because your bronzer queen knows her shit, okay? I know what I'm talking about. Bronzers is my ish. and I'm about to teach you all some things, okay? It's coming. It's coming. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Anyway, this bronzer is a win. It's a win, I must say. Don't be surprised if you see me using this a fair bit on this channel moving forward. I'm kind of addicted to it. I had to literally like hold myself back, like, no, Ollie, don't, like, your face is beat, like, you don't need any more bronzer. But I could do with some more bronzer. No, I don't need any more bronzer. But look, listen, the shade is beautiful, and I cannot say, only con is the price, realistically. It's otherwise a brilliant bronzer. It's massive, like, look how, like, it's half the size of my head. Like, it's legit massive. Like, it's massive. It's massive. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention is there is a push pin hole at the back here where you can push out the pan and use it like in a kit, so it's like for makeup artists and whatnot. So if you're interested in that, you can get it, just the bronzer itself without the component, that you can put in like in a Z palette if you want to save some money. Anyway guys, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, subscribe down below. Give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you all on the next one. Take care, my doves. I love you all.